race fans, get up on your feet, wave something, anything, here at the Waterford Speedbowl, because it's race time here at the Waterford Speedbowl for the mini stocks. And leading the field down, it is car number 36. James Rix Jr. out in front, but already a battle for the number 2 position. Here comes Nate Appel, and caution on the field. One car came to rest up in turn number 1. He got that car refired, and we will have to do it all over again because Chris Burton, some kind of a problem on Burton's machine. Tough break for that competitor. As we told you, he has 2 victories to his credit. The point standings coming into tonight's event. Brandon Plemons has 422. Jeff Miller's in second with 418. Tom Silva with 402. And Bruce Thomas Sr. also there as well with 402. Bruce Thomas Jr. runs in the 5th spot. So those are your top 5s coming into tonight's event as we are set to do this all over again. Once again, it is race time here at Waterford Speedbowl. Green flag is up in the air as they drag race down into turn number 1.
Jim Rix, the man at the point, side by side right now with Eric Burgoyce in the 87 entry. Great battle there for 3rd as well. That's Nate Appel in the 01 alongside Joe Godbout. Joe Godbout wheeling to 37 as Appel gets a little bit loose coming up for turn number 4.
Trouble back in turn number 4 as one car goes around and gets whacked by another machine, and we are under caution. So caution comes out. Tough break. It appears to be that the number 15 for Hackney, I believe that the machine sitting there in turn number 4. You'll see all this action on Channel 1 video as the green flag goes up in the air, and it is car number 36. And that is the machine driven by James Rix Jr. The Lander Electric shows the way down the back straightaway. But here comes a rookie contender, Eric Burgoyce now. Will close in right on the rear bumper of our ears. They work off turn number 4. But here's a battle for the 4th spot. Nate Appel with car number 01. He's trying to work up to the outside.
He's working to the outside of the 93 entry gear right now. That's 93 for Soup Zavardi. You got Zavardi on the inside, Appel on the outside, and right behind them you have Richard Brooks with the best view in the house. So to look to the inside, he'll try to go with the 93. Well, right on his back bumper, Gary, is the number 31, but from Tom Silva, he is on the back bumper of Richard Brooks. He's coming strong now. But up front, it's still all James Rix Jr. He leads the field in that orange machine. Great battle for second going on between the number 87 entry and the number 37 entry. Of course, Joe Godbout driving to 37. Godbout won his heat event, and he looks strong right here, Gary, as they work down the back straight.
Well, I'll tell you, the gentleman that has checked out on the rest of the field, that is car number 36 for James Rix Jr., the Lander Electric Line Tavern Eastern Home Intern Machine. But currently running in second in this car number 37, the extra mount machine driven by Joe Godbout. From about 4th and 5th out back, we got a lot of scrambling going on. We got Richard Brooks with car number 65. He's trying to get a little bit of racing down to the inside. Also, Jeff Miller with car number 54. So fair ride as they come off of turn number 4. And they work out of turn number 1. Something's got to give, and it looks like it will in turn number 2. As 3 cars came together, and we are still green.
How about that, Gary? We had 4 wide, 4 cars came together. Of course, Mark's already involved in that, but everybody's okay. Another car involved was this number 62 entry. That, of course, was the number 62.
Of course, a lot of great action in this event. It is car number 36, James Rix Jr. shows the way. One car got a little bit out of shape there. That was car number 01 for Nate Appel. Did a great job of gathering that back in. But meanwhile, wherever you look on the speedway, from about 4th on back, there is some good side-by-side action going on. The mini stocks at their best tonight at the Waterford Speedbowl is car number 34, Bruce Thomas Sr. now works up to the outside of the Brandon Plemons machine. And meanwhile, one car is off the pace, will head for service road. Tough break for that competitor. But right now, the class of the field, it is James Rix Jr. Currently running second is Joe Godbout. Then in 3rd, car number 93 for Soup Zavardi. And then in 4th, car number 97 for Dave Trudell. Trudeau, but right now he's being challenged by Nate Appel. Appel now tries to work downstairs, trying to take that spot away. He'll move up the hill. That will move Jeff Miller's machine up there as well.
And now here comes Richard Brooks. Brooks will now look to the outside of Nate Appel. You got Richard Brooks in the 65 entry. He looks to the inside of Appel, and Bruce Thomas Sr. right behind Appel. But Richard Brooks will try to control the inside groove, and you got Eric Bourgois right behind him. Bourgois now with Richard Brooks on the inside groove, but coming out of it alive will be Nate Appel, and Appel will have the lead out of all of those cars and will control that 5th position. And 4th, we still have the number 97 entry driven by Dave Trudeau, and it's single file up to the front, which is James Rix Jr., who has checked out on this field, Gary. Now has about a 6 or 7 car length lead and is not looking back. We go down the back straightaway. This time there's 7 laps remaining, soon to be 6 as their leader Rix takes it into turn number 3. They'll work on a turn number 4. Signal file we go, all up into that battle for the 4th position. It's Bruce Thomas Sr. now will challenge the 5th position of Nate Appel.
Well, as he tries to work to the inside, he's going to work to the outside. Some good action for that spot. Bruce Thomas Sr. now will dive it down to the inside, tries to get a fender up alongside the number 01 as they run side by side in turn number 3. After number 4 down to the stripes, it looks like Bruce Thomas Sr. is going to have the advantage. But here comes Nate Appel. He looked a little bit racy down low, thought better of it. Now he'll follow the tire tracks of Bruce Thomas Sr. off of turn number 2. But the gentleman that's in a class all by himself tonight, it's car number 36 for James Rix Jr. as he leads the field off of turn number 2. Then they're in second is car number 37. That is the Joe Godbout machine. And then they're in third. It is Soup Zavardi. But here comes Dave Trudeau's one car. Spins on the back straightaway. Is Zavardi now. Car number 93 is trying to do everything he can to keep the 97 of Trudeau to the inside or to the outside, but he still can't do it. Here comes car 97, working up to the outside, trying to take that spot away as they work down in turn number 1. But watching that battle going on is car number 34. Bruce Thomas Sr. now, he wants to be a player. He says, do I go to the inside or do I go to the outside? Well, time is running out, and the problem here on the front straightaway is Godbout came in contact with a slower machine, the 41 entry. As now, coming off of turn number 4, picking up the victory here tonight in the mini stock division, it's James Rix Jr. Second will be car number 37 for Joe Godbout, but down to the line is Dave Trudeau over Zavardi and Bruce Thomas Sr. Good action here tonight in our mini stock division. Well, Dan, I'll tell you, that was some great side-by-side action.
That it was, Gary Danko, and James Rix went to the front right from the beginning of this race. He started on the pole, and he finishes with the win. He jumped up front on the green flag, and he never looked back. What a run for James Rix Jr. Absolutely checked out of this field and won by, I'd say, about 8 or 9 car lengths, which is very tough to do on this tight third of a mile here at the Waterford Speedbowl. And a great job by James Rix Jr., and our hats go off to him in the 36th entry as he'll down to victory lane. And so will our Gary Danko in just a moment. Of course, running down the field for you in second was a number 37 entry. Of course, that's Joe Godbout. And coming home in third with a nice run was the number 97 entry. So now we'll set it down to Gary Danko, who's going trackside to meet with our third place driver. Gary?
Well, thank you, Dan. As we always say, anytime you get a podium finish here at the Waterford Speedbowl, you've accomplished something. And we'll start with the driver who finishes third. And of course, that is Dave Trudeau.
It was great. A little tight, but
and I know a lot of sponsors on your machine that got you here to your third place finish.
yeah, I get Shirt Pro, really want to thank them a lot. Sports Bar, JJ Custom Design, Pinnacle Auto Glass, Larry's Auto Machine. Thanks, my wife, my dad, especially my dad, he works his butt off all week.
Okay, Dave Trudeau with a fine third place finish tonight. But another driver who had a great run tonight, that's the driver of car number 37, Joe Godbout. I'll tell you though, the number 36 machine of James Rix Jr., he checked out all by himself, and then you were all by yourself as well.
Yeah, he was going. His car was pretty fast tonight, and I couldn't catch him, but I had a lot of fun out there. My car's going good. I don't know, they were shaking the flag at me. I think they thought I was trying to put the 87 out, but I wasn't. Just the way it happened.
Not too many cautions tonight, so that's why the field kind of got strung out.
Yes, that was great. I'd like to thank some of my sponsors. First, I want to thank my crew chief, Kevin. I want to thank my family, everybody here, because there wouldn't be no racing without everybody. And I want to thank all my sponsors, Extramont, Richmond Burner Service, Kenyon Environmental, Dunkley Cooling and Heating, Coop Farms, Coma Contracting, and I believe that's everybody. Thank you very much.
Joe Godbout with a good second place finish tonight. James, come on over here and talk to us about your victory here tonight. Come on, don't be shy. Come on over here. You did a great job on the Speedway. You just checked out on the rest of the field. Tell us about it.
I got the green. First time I jumped a little bit, so the next time I figured, hey, maybe I just don't have to. I took off, I looked at my mirror 2 laps later, and they were half a straightaway behind, and I never looked back. I mean,
I bet you were praying that there was no cautions, right?
the last thing I wanted to see was a yellow flag, that's for sure. I gotta thank Landers Electric, Signcraft, Pinnacle Open Glass, Pages, Kelstrom Tool, Eastern At Home, they've been great. Civilian DeSantis, the Lime Tavern, Bunnell's Auto Body. I gotta say, Mom, this one's for you.
Did you know when you strapped into the car that maybe you had a chance of finding victory lane tonight?
I knew we had the car. It was all up to me.
Well, the first feature winner here tonight in the mini stock division goes to car number 36 for James Rix Jr. Let's send it back up to the broadcast booth and Dan Verderan.
Well, Gary, thank you very much, and congratulations to James Rix Jr.